How are you? My name's Camille Shamokin, and I'm here to share an awesome flight deal that I found out of Houston with Southwest Airlines. So, when I look up flights, I typically will look them up through Priceline and Expedia, and then also Southwest Vacations or Southwest Airlines, because Southwest only has their flights on their website. So, I found a really great deal that will save you guys at least $150 on your flight with going with Southwest versus going through some of their competitors like United, American, Delta, and such. So, what I want you guys to do is go to southwest.com, input Houston Hobby to Punta Cana from the 24th through the 27th. A question I get often is people say, hey, should I fly in the day before or should I fly in the day of the trip? And I would say if you can fly in the day of the trip, that will be so much better than flying in the day before. Because if you fly in the day before, you're going to be chilling in the lobby for that night. So, sorry about that. I really recommend that you guys fly in the day of. So, we're going to click search. Once we click search, some awesome flights are going to populate. So a lot of their flights are sold out. So we're just going to snag this 274 flight. And then they have flights going home. And so I like all of the flights, but I also like flights with short layovers. So I'm going to go with this option down here because it leaves at 3 p.m. You'll get home at 11:15, and you have a 3-hour layover in Atlanta, Georgia. So we're going to click with that. We're going to go with that one. And then we're going to click on continue. And then what we're going to do from here is they have all the flight details. So it's a $549 flight, which I think is great to go to Punta Cana because typically flights could be a little bit more. Like when I was on Expedia and Priceline, the flights were like $700. So this definitely saves you $150. So this is all the information that we need to book this flight. So what I want you guys to do, press on those 3 little buttons in the corner, click on print. We're not going to print it out. We're going to save it as a PDF file, okay? So you have all this information here. You can see the flight details. You can see the pricing and all that good stuff. So we're just going to save this. And we're going to put Houston to PUJ. I use a lot of shorthands because I have so many flights and I typically know the flights by their airport code. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Airfordable. So you guys are going to log in, and once you log in, this awesome screen pops up, and now we're going to put in the travel dates. And then we're going to put in the price. And then you can choose between paying every 2, 3, or 4 weeks. I'm going to go with every 2 weeks. This information populates and I say, okay, perfect. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So I didn't even go over it. Sorry, you guys. So I'm like zooming through this video, forgetting I have to explain all this stuff. So it tells you the cost of your flight, which is here because you input that. And then they let you know what the service charge is. So typically their service charge is like 15-20%. If there's any credit that you have, it will be applied here. And then they'll let you know the total cost, and then they will let you know what your deposit is today. Once you make that deposit, they let you know what your installment payments are. So you have these installment payments. Once you look over everything, you say, hey, this looks good. I'm ready to go ahead and book. You can do that. So you're going to say, great, let's book this. And then we're going to go through the booking process. So first step is, where did you find the flight? We found it from the airline website. And then you can select the flight. And then you can press next. And then you can They'll ask you about, is this a round trip, nonstop, multi-city? This is a round trip. This is from Houston to Punta Cana. And we're going to press next. After that, we are going to, input the dates. Please make sure you input the correct information, ladies and gents. And then they're going to ask you for the cost. And you're going to press next. And then you're going to be asked, do you want to pay every 2, 3, or 4 weeks? I want to pay every 2 weeks. So I'm going to go with that option. And then the exact same information that was shown to you before is going to be shown to you again. They like to double confirm this information because they just want to make sure all their T's are crossed and I's are dotted. And I appreciate that. So once they validate the booking, you can go ahead and actually book it, meaning like you could put names on, you can put a card down, stuff like that. So you will be asked about your first, middle, last name, gender, date of birth, seat preferences, and then your card information. So you can input your card info. Once you input your card info, you can press submit and book it. And then after that, Air Affordable will do its thing. They will send you an email letting you know, like, hey, your flight's been booked. And then they also, keep you up to date with those reminders as well, which is great. So, this is all perfect. And that's pretty much it. That's how you book your flights through Air Affordable. It's that easy and simple. So if you guys have any questions, you can reach out to them here. Okay. And then if you want to reach out to me, you always know I'm available via email. So I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you can go ahead and get started booking your flights to Punta Cana. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.